And where we landing today, boys? So, as you guys can see, it is snowing. Oh, and I got switchbacks, so those are yellow and LED. And then it's snowing pretty bad over here. And what do we have here? We have a supercharged, lowered, four-door f-150 that we actually wrapped just to be on the safe side. We actually didn't know it was gonna be snowing this bad. We didn't even check the weather, to be honest with you. But here we are trotting along. Also, I got new fog lights. I mean, like emergency lights, just in case, you know, the weather is really too bad. I got those in the front. You see those LEDs, they switch by themselves, which is dumb. Anyways, those are just in case it gets super foggy or, you know, for whatever reason. Got those for a decent deal. So we'll see how this trip goes. We are going up to Rhode Island, Providence, or something like that. It's about 16 hours or something. No, I think it was 14 and a half, 15 hours. But with the way the roads are now and weather, I'm thinking it's gonna be a good 20-hour ride, maybe even more, just because it's supposed to get worse. So I might have to actually bunker down somewhere for, you know, a couple hours, maybe even a full day, to let it go through, then deliver. Or, you know, if I could get this thing delivered and I could come back empty, it'd be so much better, because it's less stress on me. That way, God forbid anything happens, trailer is empty, and obviously, you know, less of a hassle if I do go into a ditch or something. It's just my truck and empty trailer. It's always worse when there's a load. But that being said, we are to get back on the road. I'll show you guys real quick what's on the GPS. We've been on the road for already 3 hours, and we still got 13 hours to go. So it's definitely gonna be, oh, it's cold. It's gonna be a fun one. And I'll give you guys a little sneak peek of the road and stuff like that once we actually get rolling. And then I'll see you guys over there. And we got some sunlight, boys. We finally got out of the stormy stuff all night. And I mean, all freaking night was a pain in the butt. Like, I was sitting up in my seat and like driving like this, you know, like clenching my steering wheel, because it was so bad in some of these sections where I could not see like 2 feet in front of me. And you guys already know, your headlights make it worse. And the yellow lights, I mean, they were cutting, but not like crazy, you know. Like, I was like, oh my god, because it's like that lake effect, blizzard, snow deal going on. I didn't feel too scary about the road condition, as in like, you know, slipping off the road or anything, because it was kind of like that crunchy snow where it's not too bad, but, you know, obviously you drive with precaution. But I was more worried about not freaking seeing somebody. That was my worry. But thankfully we got through it, and we are about 5 hours, give or take, from our drop off. So we are basically there, because 5 hours goes quick. 4.5 hours. And so far, I'm on 90 east. Basically took 80, 90 all the way down, and, you know, they split, and this is 90 because I didn't want to go through Pennsylvania, and because that gets a little closer to New York City, and, you know, the traffic and stuff like that. I've been that way, so I already know. And I've been this way also, and this is the better route, even though it kind of goes above, but it's better than sitting in traffic. And the roads are nicer, a little less hilly. And these service plazas usually have like Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, McDonald's, you know, the actual food, not just like those hot dogs from the gas station. Anyways, it's actually a pretty nice day now, considering last night was freaking ugly. But super nice. It's a little chilly. I think it's like in the 30s right now, so we'll see how it goes. The truck wrap is still on there, partially. I did have to, when I was at one of the stops, I had to zip tie it to the tire and then through the strap, just so that it's not like all flapping around. But it's doing its job, you know. It's like, I've never done it. I've never wrapped a car like that before. I've never had to, never had an issue, but I wanted to try something new, just to be like extra precautious. But I don't think it's makes a difference, or who knows, I might, you know, it just looks ugly. But then again, you know, I'd rather it look ugly than get a potential rock chip or something, even though I've never ever got a rock chip on a car or anything. The most it is just dirt. It's dirty because, you know, it's on an open trailer, but that's the most that's ever happened, is just a dirty car when you get back. Never a chip, never a scratch, nothing at all, because the ramps actually are like the rock guards in the front. Instead of having that huge dam that makes it worse, it sits right at the level to where it's perfect, so where nothing hits it, unless, you know, it's really directed at it. But that's never happened, thankfully. Never had to deal with that. But anyways, enough yapping. Once I get over there, I will record a little bit. This is a little sensitive deal, so I might record some of it, might not. I might just get a cold start on the truck so you guys can hear it, see it, and then that's about it, because this is a little bit of a private deal, so I'm gonna kind of stay away from the whole video stuff like that. And then hopefully, weather permits, it's actually nice. It's supposed to be storming over there, like a snowstorm, so, you know, if it is snowstorming, then obviously I probably would not record nothing at all, because I'm gonna want to get in and get out, because I think they were saying like 15 inches of snow or something like that. So if I could get in and out, I mean, by all means I will. But if it's like, like this, then I'll record, and then should be good. So I will see you guys at the drop off, or if anything happens along the route, and then we'll see. We'll go from there, I guess. All right, a little update, chat. It got worse. Road conditions are getting worse as we get deeper into the East Coast. And then we got that dumbass trailer right there in front of me. He's driving so dumb. He was like 3 cars behind us, and he passed us on the left lane, almost wiping out like twice. Like, brother, just follow the line and we'll be good, you know, because if you fucking flip and block everything, I'm gonna ram them just to get through, because I got places to be. These what it is. Anyways, I'll show you guys a little bit more once I get deeper into it. I know it might be getting worse, but if it clears up, we'll be good. But sometimes it's just little sections of this and then it clears up. So let's hope this is just a little section so it can clear up and we can get out of here, because there's a travel ban and a truck ban. So we'll see how this goes. Chat, we are kind of cooked. We are going through this one-lane road. It's semi-plowed. I'm doing 13 miles an hour. I got this truck still back there. I'm in 4 high. So we still got 48 minutes left. But now, since we're going to a small town, we got to drive through the small towns to get there, which is the worst possible thing that could have happened today. But so far, I mean, we're okay. It's like 2 feet of snow that fell today, and within yesterday and today. So hopefully we could just keep trotting through, and then we could get this thing delivered. And honestly, I might have to stay a couple hours for them to clean everything and then I get to come back home. But we'll see how it goes. I already had to come to the side twice over here because the plow trucks were passing, so hopefully I don't run into any more plow trucks, because it was a little scary. The trailer dug itself in a little bit, but we got it out. Good thing I got a full tank of gas, and I got some snacks and water just in case. I got a jacket, extra clothes, all that good stuff. So worst case scenario, I'm good for a couple days. So hopefully that's not the case, because I gotta be in Atlanta. Well, I gotta be in Wisconsin Thursday, and then I'm going to Atlanta from Wisconsin. So we'll see how it goes. I'll give you guys a little update a little bit later on. Hopefully we could get this thing delivered safe and sound, and I could be on my way home. We are cooked, brother. Send help for real. And we are finally unloaded after almost 2 hours of being stuck. It's 8:44. We dropped off at 5 o'clock. And check out how bright the lights are. Those motherfuckers are bright. RIP to anybody's eyes coming this way. Anyways, I am freaking exhausted. It took 2.5, almost 3 hours to get unstuck from where I was. I'll put a little clip in the video, you know, I'll pin it or something. Holy crap, I didn't think it was this bad over here. I thought it was just flurries and, you know, a little bit of snow, but this thing just sunk into the ground. Well, not really sunk, it stood on top, like, you know, to where the wheels are just spinning because the diff is up on the snow. Excuse me. It was crazy. It took 2.5 hours just to get this thing turned around on the street and back out onto the main. Next time, honestly, I'm not gonna say it next time. I'm not gonna do it, because honestly, I'll deliver in any weather, because I am fully capable. And honestly, it only took 2 hours because I was being lazy. Like, I just could have backed out all the way, but I really wanted to go through and then come back around. But it's just a big, long story. I could have made my life a little easier, but I didn't. You know, I could have aired down a little bit. You know, I could have unhooked the trailer, flipped it around or something, you know. But I didn't want to unhook the trailer, and I didn't want to air down. It's just a lot of nonsense. But we got this thing turned around. Now we're headed home. We got about a 15-hour drive in some pretty shitty roads, as you guys can see still. They did plow a little better now, so they're okay. But the thing is that they plow and they don't throw salt, or they don't throw enough salt. Now it's just an icy mess. So we're kind of just cruising along. You know, hopefully no one pops out on us. But so far, so good. So I will see you guys on my next pickup, which is Wisconsin, and then we'll go from there. And New York had one of the biggest storms this year, and it stood no chance. This thing is a beast. Went there, came back with all within 2 days, and now we're here at JMM to get this thing washed. I literally just got back right now. It is 325. It's not working. It's 325, and I left Sunday night, like 10 o'clock. So it took a pretty nice chunk of change to get there, actually, because of the storm and all that stuff. But this is gonna be a wrap for this video, just showing you guys how filthy the truck was, like crazy filthy. It's getting washed. So with that being said, that's a wrap for this one, and I'll see you guys in the next.